Hard Frost by R D Wingfield. Read by David Jason. A lone rocket clawed its way up and burst into a cluster of green puffballs. PC Mike Packer, 20 years old, barely gave it a glance. This was his first night out on the beat on his own, and he had other things on his mind. He drew his head tighter into the warmth of his greatcoat and cut through the narrow alley which brought him into Patriot Street, a backwater of small shops. The street was dark, its single street lamp vandalised long ago. Outside the shops, piled up on the pavement, were plastic bags of rubbish. Packer weaved his way around them and flashed the beam of his brand-new torch into the doorways. The end shop, long empty, was once a butcher's. The doorway was piled high with rubbish sacks. Again, Packer clicked on his torch. He stiffened. There was someone crouching behind the bags in the corner. "All right, I can see you. Come on out." No movement. He started pulling bags out of the way, then suddenly the figure lunged at him and... It was a child's guy. He pulled some of the sacks away to get a better look. Behind the guy, a rubbish sack, propped up against the shop door, looked wrong. He touched it, and his hand jerked back. He'd never seen a dead body. Now, before he was ready, he knew he had one. Too small for an adult. A child. He fumbled at the cord tying the neck of the sack. Then he was staring at a face, a young boy, brown masking tape bound round the eyes as a blindfold. He opened the sack wider and shone his torch inside. The boy, knees bent, was naked. At the station it was chaos. A murder investigation and no senior CID officers available. Detective Inspector Allen, who should have been on call at home, had left a contact number which rang but no one answered. Jack Frost was on holiday, and that stupid cow Liz Maud must have switched her radio off. Sergeant Bill Wells ripped a sheet from his pad. "See if we can get Mr. Mullett on this number." PC Lambert frowned. "This is the same number I'm trying for Mr. Allen, Sarge." Wells looked at it again. "Mullett and Allen out together at 11 o'clock at night. I wonder where." "A cut-price knocking shop," suggested a familiar voice helpfully. Frost. Jack Frost, in his crumpled mac and maroon scarf, beaming at them. "Jack!" cried a delighted Wells. "I thought you were on holiday." "I am. I've just nipped in for some fags. What's all the panic?" "Patriot Street, body in a dustbin sack, a boy 7 years old. We've got a murder investigation, a detective constable in sole charge, the pathologist on his way, and Mullett and Allen conveniently unobtainable. A proper sod-up." "Well, I'm glad I'm on holiday," said Frost. "I'll just nick some of Mullett's fags and go." He disappeared up the corridor. Lambert slid up the hatch to the control room as Frost came back. "Still nothing from that number, Sarge. I got Exchange to trace it for us. It's the Clarendon Arms, that big pub and restaurant over at Felsted." Wells's eyes narrowed. "What the hell are they doing there?" "All right, send Charlie Baker. We want Allen back here. Tell him it's a murder inquiry." The hatch slammed shut. Wells spun around quickly, just in time to catch Frost before he sidled out. "Hold it, Jack." "No, I'm on holiday till the end of the week," said Frost. "We've got to have a senior officer over there, please, Jack. 15 minutes, half hour at the most." "Oh, all right," sighed Frost. "But if he's not there in half an hour, I'm off." "You're a diamond," said Wells. "I'm a prat," said Frost. Mike Packer stamped his feet. It was damn cold. He had been delegated to stand with a clipboard and record details of everyone who approached the body. So far he had recorded himself, DC Burton, and 2 scene-of-the-crime officers who had screened off the area, plus, of course, the police surgeon, who was in and out in a flash, simply confirming the boy was dead and the circumstances were bloody suspicious. An old Ford Escort wheezed round the corner and shuddered to a halt. Detective Inspector Jack Frost. What was he doing here? He should have been on holiday. Frost took a quick look round the scene. Everything seemed to be...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?